Yo, what's going on guys, Manny here and welcome back to my Sunday League football experience. Where is it all going wrong, guys? Where is it all going wrong? It looks like we've really bottled the league. So many teams have games in hand on us, and if they win those, then literally most of it is out of our hands. But what we can do is try and fight back, do our best, and get as many wins as we can on the board. Thinking about it, there were a few games where we just kind of scraped by it, and you could sort of see our form dipping, and that's exactly what's happened. On to the task at hand today though, and we're facing the Oddfellows Arms. We've never faced up against them before that I've been aware of, and it's going to be interesting to see what they bring to the table. Alright, so here we are. This is the lineup for today. We've got Brad in goal. The back four stays pretty much the same. Connor, Matt, Joe, and Leon. At left mid, we've got Jordan. Then Luke returns in the middle. Luke, I don't know where Luke was really, but Luke and Tommy in the middle. James comes in at the right. Charlie playing behind Toby. And that is the starting lineup for today. On the bench, and we had Thomas and Nathan. I was away at a commitment. I had the Liverpool-Tottenham game to go to, so I missed out this one. So we've kicked off. Once again, we're in the blue kit, and hopefully it brings us a bit more luck today. I'm not sure about their kit. It's one of those that seems to kind of like play with your eyes as they take a throw in there. It's headed away by Tommy. 12 on the volley there. Plays the ball through, but runs straight through to Brad. They've picked it up in the middle once more. Jordan's trying to close this guy down. He does manage to squeeze a pass through. We're calling for offside, and I think it was given. It ran through to Brad again, though. Normally, I would have a good idea of what went down, but obviously this week not being there, it's kind of difficult to tell what went down and how it went down. But they had a lot of the early moments in the game from what I can see. Brad had to come out and smother that one. Leon then tries to clear it away. He's shoved off the ball by one of their players and then puts in a tackle so Luke can bring it away. So yeah, still not a lot shown from Eltham in the early moments of this game as number 5 for them plays the ball into the box, deflected off Leon. Brad comes out to punch it, does well, and he is clattered into it at the time. What would seem to be our first attempt actually comes from that free kick as Joe punts this up. It bounces over Luke's head. Toby flicks it into the midfield to Tommy. He touched it down, turns out, tries to play a ball to Jordan. It's cut out by their right back though, and that is the end of that move. So maybe that move's given us a bit more confidence as Jordan pings this free kick into the box. It falls down. Charlie then sets it to Toby there. It comes out, and against the runner play, we find ourselves 1-0 up. Football really is a strange game. It seemed like we had absolutely nothing. All of a sudden, bang, 1-0, we're in the lead. So although they had their early pressure, they have to start again. Matt clears this one away. They're obviously not going to go down without a fight, and this time this guy's cutting on his left foot. He goes away from a few of our players, puts it into the box. It hits off a Leon, and he's asking Brad to come out and collect it, which he does. We then have a free kick about 30-odd yards out. Jordan's trying to line it up. I don't know what he's got in his mind here, but it goes in hard and low. I think he wanted someone to get on the end of it, but it runs straight through to their goalkeeper. A lot of what they were trying didn't seem to be working, so they resorted to an old technique. It's called the long ball. It goes over Joe's head that time. Number 10 takes it down and tries to slip it through for this guy, but Leon does enough to put him off. And again, it's easy for our keeper to come and collect. With us taking the lead, you would think that we would like push on and maybe make something out of it, but instead we make a little mistake there, a bit of miscommunication, and they go through and on goal here. He puts it across the box. Number 10 is unmarked to the back post, but he can't keep his foot in and get a decent strike on it, and Luke can clear it off the line. Long ball ×2 incoming, punts it high up the field. 10 is going to lay chase to it. Leon's trying to get back and put him off. He does put a good ball across the box. No one's in there though, and it runs out for a goal kick. Little bit of Sunday League comedy for you here. 16 with the little Cruyff turn sort of thing, and Charlie goes slipping over. Don't worry, Charlie, it happens to all of us. The ball's in the air here. One of their players gets his head to it first, and Toby then smells something. He sees something could happen here, so he goes in, wins the ball off the 3 there, goes in between the 2 players. The ball bounces up, and he tries to use that to loft it over the goalkeeper, but he saw that coming a mile off. Charlie now has it not too far from our box, tries to play it through. Another slip for him there. You know what these pitches are like. Toby goes through there, trying to get to it, and ooh. Is that a bit of a cheeky knee left in by the goalkeeper? Let's watch that back. So yeah, Toby's chasing this with the number 6. Keeper comes out, wins the ball first, fair enough. But is this natural? I don't think that's a natural way for your knee to go after you kick the ball. Help me out. Charlie takes this one down. He's got a bit of space. He plays it down the line looking for Jordan. Jordan's chasing to it with the number 16, I think. Puts it through his legs, cuts it past him, and then wins a free kick. Jordan, who won the free kick, will take it. He puts it to the back post now, and it falls over Luke's head just as far as Charlie. Charlie flicks it over that guy's head. It falls back to him eventually after his first cross is blocked. He then shapes back onto his left foot, puts the cross into the box. Jordan arriving late. It bounces across the face of goal. It's flicked up in the air by one of their players. Jordan wins the header, goes through the legs of that guy there. So it's 2-0. And once again, I would say against the runner play, because I haven't seen us have too many chances, we're 2-0 up. The ball's rolling to Tommy now. He puts the ball down the line looking for Toby. They're calling for an offside. The referee and linesman don't give anything there, so Toby's allowed to play on. He tries to play into the box looking for Jordan. He's setting up for the volley. Doesn't reach him though, and they can clear it away. They put a long throw into the box this time. It goes over the heads of a few of our defenders, but goes straight through to Brad. Tommy has it on the left this time. He switches the play looking for Toby. It's a great ball. He controls it, tries to regain his balance, and then eventually puts a cross into the box. James flicks it there. Nothing really comes of it. Then Charlie tries to take a shot, and I'm not sure what the referee's given, if he's given offside or what. Something was given. They have a corner, it's left footed into the box, clipped there, and someone's got their head to it, but I don't know who. Number 10 for them seemed to be their danger man from what I can tell. He was involved in near enough all of their attacks, and he takes this down the line, puts it into the box at 5 or so, misses it, and it's cleared away by Luke. Oddfellows get another corner, it's clipped into the box with the same technique, another header going wide though, and that should be a goal kick. James this time gets a toe in front of one of their players and he plays it forward. It hits off of Charlie. Toby then tries to shield the ball, does enough there and wins the free kick. But what he said to me has happened is apparently his foot got caught, or his ankle got caught in the ground, forcing him to go off the pitch. Like I said, not being there, it's hard to commentate over it as if I was there, but this guy's picked up a yellow card. On the far side, and they're trying to mount another attack. This guy's cutting in on his left foot, gets a bit of space, goes for the shot, but he drags it wide of the right post. Moments later on the same side, number 10 tries the same thing, cuts inside, left foot, goes for the shot, but yeah, it goes wide of the target. So yeah, that chance we'll see half time, and we're 2-0 up in a very good position. Will we let it slip? Okay, so it's time for the second half. 2-0 up in a good position. In case you didn't notice as well, Thomas is starting this half up front. So to start the half, we have this. I was watching this and I was thinking, like takes it past one, number 11, takes it past 2, Leon dives in, takes it past James there, knocks it around the outside of him, puts it into the box. 10 doesn't have a great touch there, and luckily for us, Joe can put this out. Another little warning there, and 10 then takes it onto his left foot. You know he's going to go there, puts a cross into the box, and I think that's 14 in the middle trying to get there. Jordan has to put this one out for safety. Back in their half now, and they head this one away, only as far as Luke, who gets his head to it in front of that guy. Jordan goes for a shot first time, and it goes wide of the target. 10 on that left-hand side, causing more problems. This time he's up against Matt. You can see he's got some decent feet there. Eventually puts the ball into the box, and then it goes only as far as Brad, who gathers it easily. Here and now, James is trying a bit of a long throw. It's just not quite the same without Jack, and it falls out to Jordan eventually. He goes for a shot. It's a good strike, but the keeper tips it wide of the post. Tommy then has a corner on that side. He puts it to the back post, falls only as far as Jordan, who heads it into the side netting. Oddfellows aren't lying down and they ping a ball forward. It's going through. Connor is chasing with the number 11. 11 gets there first and he takes a shot, but it's wide of the target. Almost hit that couple too. That would have been awkward. Number 2 for them this time, poking it into the path of the 8. He controls it and knocks it into the 10. 10 with some decent control. And then how about this for a bit of skill in between Leon and James. Then he puts it across the box. Number 11 taps it into an empty net there. So it's 2-1 and they can easily get back into this game. So what's going to happen now? We know it's a bit scary for us. We have lost leads in the past, but we do it again. The ball's come down here only as far as Thomas, who controls it and takes it away from their man there. He knocks it into the path of Tommy. Tommy then looks up and plays it into his brother Charlie. Charlie then sets it first time into Thomas. He takes a touch. His shot is kind of into the ground and he plays it wide of the target. Number 8 for Oddfellows has this right inside our box. He knocks it out wide to the 5, who's then dancing on the ball, trying to make Leon commit. He puts it into the box, floats it. A cross comes there, number 11 I think there, and it goes out for a goal kick. Once more and the ball's up in the air. It's come off one of their players. Thomas does well to control it. I think he might have got cheeky Megs there. That guy goes flying in. Thomas still retains it somehow and comes out with the ball. He's quite nimble for a big guy, I tell you that. And now Tommy then lines up a shot. Unfortunately, it goes high and wide. Again, and it's Tommy on the ball. He takes it in on that left foot, tries to play a ball forward, looking for Charlie, and the goalkeeper gets there first. Here and Jordan has it out wide, step overs. Sunday League guys do not like step overs, as you can see there, and that is a nasty tackle. So, what do we say about that tackle? What card is that? Let me know. I've heard, I wasn't there, but I've heard that player was on a yellow card. That's all I'm saying. All of a sudden it's gotten really dark. Sorry about that, but this time they play a ball through it. It's a nicely weighted pass actually. Number 11's chasing for it, but Brad gets there first again. Charlie's done well to hold off this guy. Plays it through to his brother Tommy. It's bobbling. Tommy then tries to play a ball through for either Thomas or Jordan, but neither of them can get to that one. Is it Sunday League without controversial moments as Luke goes in nastily on that guy? They play it through and we're calling for offside here. Obviously I wasn't there, but everyone that was there has told me it was offside. I can't tell from this angle that we have either, but we're really claiming offside there. And then all of a sudden Luke leaves a foot in on one of their players and it begins again. I'm kind of glad I missed this. Sunday League beef. Here we go again, the pushing, the shoving. There we go. Add the sound effects, Manny. There we go. Oh gosh, when will it stop? Will it ever stop? But yeah, the offside. Apparently it was 2 or 3 yards offside. Like I said, I can't really comment because I wasn't there. Nathan did flag apparently as well. The referee dismissed it though and gave the goal. So 2-2. And we have flopped another lead. As for the beef, I'm really glad I wasn't there. For his troubles though, and his first game back in the side, and Luke marks it with a yellow card. So yeah, I guess it was kind of bound to happen given our recent form, as this time they try and play a ball through there. It's not the cleanest of passes, and it runs straight through, and Brad can just pick that up. Number 11 has this one out wide and he puts the ball into the box. It looks like a bit of a troublesome one. Falls out to the 8, he has a striker hit. Someone's blocked it there, Matt or Joe, I'm not quite sure who. Luke goes in there, and in case you didn't notice, Toby is now playing at right back. He's come back on for a hungover Leon. So there's a lot of space here, and Toby at right back kills this ball down and knocks it past this guy. He continues his run forward. James sees that and knocks it down the line. Toby then tries to get it into the box, can't connect properly, and it runs straight through. Jordan takes this one down on his chest, he controls it and knocks it past the number 6. He then cuts back, he's got a few step overs to give there, puts it into the box. I think it deflected, falls down to James. How about that for a touch? And a little turn there against the number 3, shrugs him off, goes for a shot, but that guy is quick to recover and it's out for a corner. As you can tell, nothing really happened from that corner as Tommy slips Thomas through this time, and it's just straight at the goalkeeper. They've just brought this one down, it falls to the number 5 who's shaping to shoot. He's trying to find space for it, eventually does find space but can't keep it on target. From what I can see, these lot move it around with a bit of confidence. There's a little flick from the number 10 there, number 8 shot, can't keep it down. Number 5 again on the set piece, puts it to the back post, it goes over Luke's head, number 11 keeps it in, puts it across the box, and Matt is there to stop anything from happening. Number 20 for them pings this across the pitch, and how about that for a touch from the number 5, does really well. All of a sudden though, he's allowed so much space to run, he keeps on going, eventually goes to the byline and is able to get across into the box, but first Brad is there to stop him. For some reason, and this half it's all them, it seems like all our momentum from our goals has gone. They've killed it off with the goals they've scored and they're pushing forward for a winner. The back kill here from the number 20, and 11 takes it away from Luke. Luke goes flying in, can't get him. Connor does get him down and it's a poor tackle on the edge of the box, so we give away a free kick. Number 5 steps up to take this, is straight down the middle. Brad does well, great reaction save as it comes just over Joe's head, so we were lucky as that hit off the crossbar. So here, another talking point. Number 10's driving down the wing, he pulls Matt down there. The referee doesn't give anything, continues to play on, does well, good feet there. James does enough to put him out for a corner. Matt then has a few words at the ref, as you can see there, and then what happens? What do you think happens there? The referee comes over, calls Matt over and produces the red card. So Matt gets sent off. Well, I think it was a second yellow actually. So Matt gets sent off, and yeah, the referee was having none of it. So as if things aren't bad enough already, we now have to finish the game with 10 men. And can we hold out for a draw? Because that's what we need to do right now. So they have the corner, it's floated into the box, it goes in, number 6 is jumping there, it comes out, but Brad can catch that. It doesn't matter because moments later, 11 picks it up, knocks it inside, it's a ball played forward first time by one of their men, it falls through for the number 10, and he lifts it over Brad. So, the inevitable has happened, we've dropped a 2-0 lead. It's 3-2 in the last minutes of the game, and they have taken the win more or less. But we're not done, because this guy's gone to celebrate in front of our fans, our people, our supporters, and the cameras. Charlie's confronted him then, and then all of a sudden it all kicks off. It all kicks off like, yep, there we go. It's just not really good at all. Sunday League Beef Part 2. Look at Thomas's body language. He's like, really? He can't be bothered. He's one of the biggest players on the pitch and he just can't be bothered because it's pointless at the end of the day. It's Sunday League football. Anyway, when that's all said and done, we have a chance to try and get back into the game in the last minute. Thomas wins the flick on there. It falls to Charlie, puts it across the box. It's an open goal if anyone wants it, but no one's able to get there. So that is pretty much it. That is the end of the game. We have lost 3-2 in the last moments again. We've lost our discipline and it's cost us. It's one of those where I look back at it and I think, you know what? I'm glad I had a week off. I'm glad I had a week off. But what can we do? Still yet to win a game in 2018 and it's absolutely ridiculous at this point. It's got to change sometime. We've pretty much lost the league. I think that's out of our hands right now. If it does happen, it's some sort of miracle. But, you know, we'll see. Anyway, guys, that has been it for this week's Sunday League. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Obviously, try and be as respectful as you can. But yeah, leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new. And I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Yeah, they keep telling me that I'm the best in the country and I like how that sounds. You think you're Superman, I get the kryptonite and bring you right back down. Yeah, you know the drill. I kill MCs till it's overkill.